Hi everyone, I'm Chris,
And I'm Jake.
and in this video we'd like to take a little time to address the question of why we think multimodality can enhance your experience and learning in UNIV 200. Why multimodality? What does an emphasis on multimodality help us accomplish in this course? Jake and I first conceived of this UNIV 200 course with a multimodal focus back at the beginning of the fall semester in 2015. And we've actually spent a good deal of time developing this course, and we sought out the feedback and the input of many friends and colleagues in our department.
As we developed the course, the question that we kept on coming back to was how can multimodality help you to succeed in the course and beyond? We've been thinking about this question for quite some time. We came up with a lot of different answers to it, but we finally have settled on four primary ones.
Right. So our first rationale for a multimodally focused UNIV 200 is this. We believe that it gives you more options for communicating your ideas. And because multimodal composition involves diverse rhetorical modes, the visual, the oral, the linguistic, the spatial, and the gestural, you'll be able to express more nuanced ideas and arguments by using all available means of persuasion, not just one. So what does this mean? In practice, it means that multimodality provides you with diverse tools and resources for expressing your ideas and experiences.
We also want to use multimodality to emphasize that you must carefully consider how you express your ideas. In other words, the forms or the rhetorical forms that we use, the tools as Chris referred to, they shape the content that we try to express. Multimodal composition really forces us to actively engage with how we construct our ideas and arguments and really carefully consider how we wish to communicate them.
Right. So one particular mode that we're all familiar with is writing. It's the linguistic mode, right? And one of the goals for this course is to help you become more intentional writers. Because writing remains the dominant form of communication in most contexts, we must carefully consider this rhetorical mode. Paradoxically, multimodal composition will help you make better decisions in your writing by increasing the critical distance between yourself and this privileged mode. Okay, so here's what this means. All of us, you, Jake and I, and everyone, we've been writing all of our lives in school contexts and all sorts of contexts. And one result of this is that writing, the linguistic mode, has become invisible. It's harder for us to see the ways that it's constructed. So we believe that composing multimodally will allow us to gain some distance that can defamiliarize the rhetorical mode of writing and allow us to make better decisions and more conscious decisions when we construct meaning in that linguistic mode.
And our last reason, and perhaps the most important one, is that we want to make you critically aware of your interactions with multimodal forms. What this means is that multimodal forms are emerging in academic, professional, and in personal contexts. And we want you to be familiar with how these modes are being used to communicate the messages that you're receiving. We also want you to be very aware of how you can use multimodal forms to communicate the ideas that you wish to communicate. We are very much looking forward to working with you this semester and, more importantly, learning from you. Keep in mind, please, that this is very much an experimental course. We will value your feedback on the use of multimodality in this course, and we hope to have a continuous conversation with you about this matter throughout the semester. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.